You big nonce!
Well, hello big nonces. It's me, Dogbomb. It's Friday. That means it's time for an indie game review for YouBigNonce. This week I've decided to do this game here home. Because basically I was looking around for a game and noticed this. It was £1.99 on Steam. Cheap as a Bosnian hooker. Not that I've ever bought a Bosnian hooker, but I imagine if I'd gone to Bosnia and looked for a hooker, I would imagine she would be about £1.99 or about $3 if you're American. Anyway, it's called Home. It's a unique horror adventure by Benjamin Rivers. It says there, press space. Some instructions, up, down, left, right. Interact with space. Toggle for full screen, quit game. Right, there's all the instructions. Here we go, how to play. Wear headphones. Check. Turn off the lights. Check. It is now. I've pulled the curtains closed there as well. Here we go. All I remembered at that point was finding myself alone. Oh. Oh, my head. Where was I? It was so dark. There was something by my feet. A flashlight. A flesh. So there I am there. I look like Conan O'Brien. I'm ginger. So already that's a bit of a horror story in action. If I push up, I'd do this little dance thing. And if I press space, nothing happens, but there's a door here. I've opened the door. That house, where was I? Something on the floor. There was a body lying on the floor. Who was it? I didn't recognise his face. He was still kind of warm. He's still warm. Has this little mouse eat? What? It's a cat. I know it's a cat because it meowed. There's a door there, but I'm gonna keep going. Am I or am I not? I think this goes down to the cellar. We'll go down. I noticed that I limped as I moved down the stairs. How did I hurt my leg, I wondered. All I could really recall was coming home, seeing Rachel. I was upset. She looked afraid. I shook my head and tried to clear it. I know I should head downstairs, try to find a way out. I keep a clock downstairs, apparently. Bookcase. The bookshelf was full of books on local history and hunting. Seemed like the owner of the house really knew the area. There were scribbles of all kinds on random scraps of paper, and notes about some kind of water tower. Did he mean the one by the old train yard? I don't know. I don't know the area. I don't know. I can hear something squeaking. An old dining table covered in dirty dishes for 2 people. There were dozens of beer cans and other liquor bottles among the dishes. Sounds a little bit like my house, if I'm honest. The beer cans and then the liquor bottles. The smell was turning my stomach. How long had this been here rotten? The man upstairs didn't look like he'd been dead a long time. What's this here on the floor? A black and white photo. Looked like the man upstairs and his wife, I guessed. There was no reason for me to keep this. Did I take it? Yeah, I'll take it. Slip the photo into my pocket. Maybe this would help me find some answers. So I've got a photo. Right, let's find a nice photo frame maybe. Stick it up on one of these walls. Decorate the joint. Make it look a bit nicer. There's another downstairs bit there. What the hell's here? Some sort of squirrel huffing a hump. A thin grey mouse was stuck in a trap. Looked frantic but exhausted. Did I free it? Yes. Free the mouse. Go on, little mousey! Run free. I'm going to head downstairs again. I feel if I go all the way downstairs, there's probably a way out. Shit, the door, that's locked. The door was teared up and locked. I couldn't get through. By the smell, I guess it led to the kitchen. Lovely cookies. Didn't seem like I could get through there. How the hell did I get into that house? Let's just continue. Damn, door was locked, but it didn't look like there was a keyhole. Maybe I could find another way to open it. It's still locked. Keep trying, but it's still locked. Can't skip them text bits. That's a bit annoying. Come on, Conan O'Brien. Look at his limp. Can you see his limp? It's like Kevin Spacey's limp in that film. What's that film? That film with Kevin Spacey in it. He's got a limp. K-Pax. He looks a bit like K-Pax. It looked like hell. I looked like hell. My clothes were dirty and torn, and there was mud caked all over my shoe. Had I been sleepwalking again? Was that how I got to that house and killed that man and freed that mouse? The front door was blocked by a pile of furniture. I knew I had to find another way out. Bloody hell. The front door's blocked. Well, nothing for it. Back upstairs, here we go. And go left this time. Creaky as fuck, the doors. Need some WD-40, mate. That's what you need. Here's some tools. A collection of rusty tools. Tooled? These looked like they'd seen a lot of use and were caked in damp-smelling dirt. Why weren't they in the shed? This was an odd place to keep yard tools. What would they have been used for in here? Maybe for a murder! Look, it's a picture of me! And you've cut half the face off somebody's. Stuck their thumb over it or something. A photo similar to the old one I picked up. It had been moved a lot. There seemed to be a switch behind it. Do I push the switch? Fuck yeah! It depressed smoothly into the wall. I heard a faraway click somewhere. Right. Something must have opened somewhere. Right, there was a door locked downstairs. I'm heading back down. Hopefully it's sorted. I'm heading down. It's this door over here, isn't it? Not the taped one, that one. That switch in the wall where the door had been unlocked. Fuck yeah! We're heading in. Oh, shit. There's a ladder. The box looked heavy, but there were marks on the floor. It had obviously been moved before. Maybe I had found a way out. I must have moved it, right? Yes, you. I heaved the box forward and it finally gave. Yes! I'm going down. There was a ladder going underground where the box was. A dank smell rose from the passage. Did I climb down the ladder? Yes, you did. You did climb down the ladder. I looked again at the photo I found in the house. The couple looked distant, like they didn't want to be in the same picture. I wondered where the wife was. My leg was in terrible shape, but I had to get out. If you leave him just standing, there's a little wobble. Look at that, like a little hump. Huh! I can hear dripping. Can you hear that dripping water? It's just on the floor. Footprints in the dirt look like more than one kind and a lot of traffic. Whatever this place was, it was obviously used a lot. It was an old map of the town, places all over were marked. The industrial area near the river, various houses, even the water tower near the old rail station. The guy upstairs must have done this. But what was his interest in the water tower? Some of the markings matched the scribbles I saw on the bookshelf upstairs. What was going on here? I don't know, but I'm going to find out. What's these here? Newspaper clippings from the local paper. They were all about murders in town over the last few years. Fuck me, it's all kicking off. Wait, there were photos. Photos of our house. What the hell was that about? Maybe I should have looked around more, tried to find some kind of information. Oh God, Rachel, please be okay. I wanted to rush home, but I had to find a way out first, and I needed to see what else was down there. A work table covered in papers, dirt, and a handgun. I hated guns. I didn't take it, did I? I did. I fucking did. I took the small handgun into my pocket. Its weight was somehow reassuring. Why did I take the gun? Jesus Christ. I'm heading down again. I can't get any fucking deeper than this, can I? Oh shit, I'm heading back up. I didn't mean to head back up, I'm heading back down. It's all getting a bit overly exciting for me here. Shit, I hit a step ladder, but I'm going to look left first. And a door, right. Which order to do things in? Oh, fuck me, there's loads of shit down here. Right, step ladder first. Some kind of homemade rack slung together with poorly cut wooden rope. It was caked with old blood. Somebody didn't actually use that, did they? The smell, that was a rhetorical question. The smell in that room was like old grease and rot. I wasn't getting any closer to finding anything useful. crudely made shelves. They looked like they were holding cans of some kind of corrosive. The labels were worn and slick, but I could still see the warnings. The slight fumes that still emanated from the can made me dizzy. Don't fall over. You've already got a bit of a limp. It looked like a cage. It was small, but there was something coating the bottom, something wet. That place was getting worse all the time. I knew I had to keep on moving. Right, there's a downward step ladder. Do I keep going down or do I go check out those other things? I don't know. Right, I'm going to go check out the other things. There's some sort of desk there, which might contain a clue. The desk looked old and was caked with grime. On it was a stack of faded paper covered with what looked like names that were scratched out, and illegible notes were written beside them in faded blue ink. I could only make out a few letters. He dot 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 if dot dot what could that mean? Heavily private? No. I have no idea. Oh, here's some more. Hey! Hell! Ralph! All row! None of it made any sense to me. I'll have another look. Nothing about Rachel or I was written there. Maybe I need to keep looking. Ah, maybe one of them was Rachel. Right, I'm not going to go through that door. Danger lies through that door. I'm going to go down this step ladder. That seems the safest option, to keep heading down. What the fuck? Is that a man? I'm not sure. Some kind of old boxes. They look like they were years old. Wait a minute. These boxes had old clothes in them. Clothes I remembered throwing out after Rachel and I moved to town. What the hell were they doing here? If I was scared before, I was terrified now. Why were there photos of our house there? And these clothes? Was that why I was there? I checked my back pocket and realised my wallet was missing. Did I come to that house or did somebody bring me? No idea, fella. I've no idea. But we're heading through the... What? Fuck me! Bats! 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 There was fucking bats! I saw bats! I remember noticing the broken ladder. I had to be careful. Be careful, fella. Don't go down the broken ladder. Not yet. What the fuck's this? There's a rope hanging here. I wasn't sure how sturdy it was. Did I take it? Yeah, of course you did. Maybe the rope would make that broken ladder easier to descend. Yes! Shit! There's a wall there, but I can see there's a skeleton embedded in the wall. Don't know how that works. Right, the rope I found would have let me climb down. Yeah, climb down. Go on. I've gone down the rope. Right. I could hear a faint hum. And the smell from before was starting to get worse. I can hear the hum. Can you hear the hum? A bunch of old newspapers, wheat pasted together. A message had been hastily smeared on it. Came out! Danger due to cave in! I wanted nothing more than to get out of there. Let's press on. Let's press on. I don't really care about you, Conan O'Brien, to be honest. Oh, this is an interesting door. I could still feel a faint impression of the rope I had slid down as I pressed against the heavy metal door. It was probably for the best that I hadn't jumped. The ache in my leg was bad enough as it was. If I could have, though, I would have run straight out of those awful tunnels. Who would keep such a place? At least I thought I had found that old handgun. It seemed to work, and from the smell of it, it had been used already. I kept the gun in my pocket. It seemed a familiar weight there. Some sort of grate up there. There was dirt on the ground. It looked wet, and there was grass smeared within it. Odd, there was similar dirt on my own shoes. The arrow's pointing this way, but the ladders look tempting. I'm going through the door. I'm moving on, I'm pressing on. I could hear a faint trickling sound like water. What was that? Exit! I found the exit! I found the exit! I've won the game! There was a rusty ladder sunk in the water which smelled disgusting. I knew I couldn't climb down that. Maybe I can find a way to drain the putrid water. Oh no. I've run out of time, big nonces. But I think I've nearly won. A kitchen knife covered in dry and blood. Thinking about it made me sick. I didn't even want to touch it. Did I take the knife? Of course you did. You take everything that you see in an adventure game. I slipped the knife into my boot since I had the gun in my pocket. Did I really need all this? Yes, you do. You need everything. You need everything for when the murders start. For when the death, the destruction, shit, noises, and all the monsters come. You need to take everything. Keep pressing on, Conan O'Brien. Keep pressing on. Stop the water with that turning water valve. Yes, you turned the water valve. I've turned the water valve and now I'm heading back up to where the water was before. Anyway. That's it for this week, big nonces. I don't know if I survive or if I die. I didn't turn the water off. But I'll be back next week for another indie game review. So it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from Conan O'Brien. Until next week, big nonces. Bye for now. Bye for now.